Hello everyone and welcome. In this episode, we enjoy boat life in Mykonos and begin exploring this famous island, all before the bikinis, bling and beats come out to play. If you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell for more videos. Namaste.
Here's to the ones who let shine through the rain, the ones who stood for something more. We won't forget your names. The tide is high, say goodbye. We're setting sail, and all those midnight secrets told, we'll take them to the grave. So when I'm gone, oh when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun.
Did you have a nice swim?
Cooler. I don't like it when I can't see through it. I always think I'm going to get eaten by a shark,
What, a sunrise?
even though there's no sharks in the mud.
That's Jaws for you. We're gonna get a car today?
Yeah, we've got to get to Jumbo's, haven't we?
Oh yeah, we promised. No.
Promised the boys we would take them to the toy shop that we came to last year on Noah's birthday and have a bit of an explore.
Do a bit of shopping. I can't believe the kids are still in bed as well.
That's all the partying, rave going on the beach last night.
Also, there was a massacre in the middle of the night. I went in and killed 18 mosquitoes.
Did you?
Never woke me up. What was quite funny though is we used Josh's Horrid Henry zombie killer book, and they thought it was hilarious. So they were in hysterics. Took me about half an hour to calm down. Speaking of the devil, hello. First one's up. Noah, do you remember what happened in the night with the mosquitoes?
Yeah.
How many did Daddy get?
18.
Where are we going today, Josh?
In a car and to Jumbo's, hopefully.
You excited?
I am, but I need to control that and behave in order to go to Jumbo's.
That's because last time we had a car, you messed around so much, we didn't go, did we?
Didn't.
You haven't forgotten that, have you?
Have fun.
Well, we'll definitely go today, alright? Noah, show me what I did last night then. So is that the book?
Hi, Santa Claus. Just one thing. Merry Christmas.
Is that what I was doing? I was half asleep. Surprised I had it in me.
I want to jump off the side. So I'm not going to let go of it.
You gonna go? Oh, he did. Didn't wait for you. Go on, Josh. Look nice.
Thanks.
I think it's life or death for baby mouse today. I love these jobs. Any mums out there who love repairing their kids' toys, shout out. Really makes you feel like a proper mum when you're sewing up toys. Baby mouse is okay. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna get 100% better.
What did you say, Noah?
Thank you.
Come on and sing it.
Take it off, baby.
Cheers.
There you go. Say so. sunshine without rain.
I'm going out my mind. Give me some directions to get to you. To get to you, ain't gonna waste my time. I know that we got connection. I think about you. You're on my mind. On my mind. On my mind.
We'll have to come here later.
Yeah, I'm going out of
Anyone got a sir?
out of my mind. Out of my mind.
Guys, we're having a bit of a situation. We're stood here in the car park waiting for our car, and we were a bit late getting here because if you know, you know, when you've got 2 kids and you're trying to get yourselves out of your house, let alone off a boat and ready for a day out, it takes a while. So we're about 10 minutes late, and apparently the guy who came to drop the car off was waiting for quite a while, and we're hopefully going to sort it out now. Ross is just on the phone and we're going to get a car sorted as soon as possible.
I'm feeling low. Want you to know I ain't got much to show. Baby, I'm slow. Not breathing too much.
I think she's trying to avoid you, Ross. It's not even as busy as it used to be on this island, so there really shouldn't be a reason why we can't get a car. Who's sorting the situation out?
Yeah.
What you do is you play on the heartstrings a little bit, and I just said the boys were devastated, and we stood in a boiling hot car park. Yeah, it worked. Anyway, I've ordered you a beer.
Oh, thank you.
So it was kind of worthwhile anyway, you see? Everything happens for a reason. You enjoying that?
A bit of a whirlwind kind of hour. Well, running around on the furniture's not going to get you there, is it?
Not only have we had the car to deal with, but the boys with nothing to play with other than a restaurant. We got leverage on these two. They're monkeys. No toy shop.
One good thing did happen in all that time though. Susan went on our website and bought us 6 beers.
Oh yeah.
That was amazing.
I like it how you say bought us 6 beer. Us being you. So if anyone would like to add to the gin fund, please go to our website, and I fully intend to get him to add a buy Laura a gin button.
You never know, by the time this vlog goes out, there might be a gin button.
Right, we better go before we miss the next slot for actually being able to get a car and get off the beach. Where's your shoes? Shoes, Noah. Oh, help.
Now she goes to the toilet. What happened? It's fine.
No, the car.
It's fine.
It isn't fine.
Time to get a car.
Finally.
Laura's just realised what I said, that she's good at complaining.
Who's sorting the situation out?
You. You're good at complaining. But I didn't actually mean it like that. I actually meant it like when it comes to complaining about food or anything like that. Laura's very good at getting her way, whereas I tend to just roll over and take it. She normally gets it done.
Hello,
Hello, so this is Stavros,
Stavros from Mykonos.
and he is our driver. He is taking us to our car.
Finding out all the information.
I know.
Cracking your brains, aren't we, Stavros?
Thank you.
He's very professional and he's told us all about the island, and he's hooked us up today. So thanks a lot, mate.
Welcome. Thank you very much. Appreciate it too.
So where are we?
Now we are at the area of the old port. Old port starts at 1950. The boats coming here, and it was very windy, so the people was difficult to come outside to the island. So government after 20 years make the new port. New port is 3 kilometers from here, and from then Mykonos starting to be more touristic. People coming here more easier, and on 1980s starting the big cruises to coming in Mykonos.
Oh, that's good. That's
This is the
awesome.
northern part of the island then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here is the old port.
Is it a beautiful island, Tinos?
Tinos is a religion island. We have the bigger Christian Orthodox church of all the islands.
We've been offered this car, but I'm trying to wangle
I quite like that car.
No. I'm trying to angle this.
Why?
This is massive.
This is probably a better car.
Do you think so? I don't know enough about cars.
Everyone ready?
Oh yeah. So Stavros has given us some really good tips of where to go on the island if you're going to explore. So first of all, we're going to hit up the Lighthouse, which is the most northerly part of Mykonos, and apparently you can see loads of other islands from the viewpoint there. So we're going to hit that up first.
I think it's a toy shop. Do the toy shop first. Well, we finally made it to a toy shop.
Thank goodness we got that sorted out. No one messes with Mummy C. No, 300 euros. What?
Come to a face mask, aren't we?
Found your new face mask.
Well, I found my favourite game.
Can I wear this instead? That's what happens when you don't get to go to a toy shop very often. But let me show you the bag. This is what happened. Okay, so we're all done shopping. Ross is really struggling with the amount of money that we've just spent. But, whoa, we're trying to get over a bump. That's a big bump. But in all fairness, we're probably not going to get to go to a toy shop again for, I don't know, another 6 months. So we've done it all in one go. We have, you're right. We're going to show everybody the toys when we get back. So guys, that's the consumerism part over. And that's exactly what happens when people who don't get to shop very often come into contact with specifically toy shops. So we're going to go and do the tourism part now, and we're going to head to the north of the island to the furthest point, and that is Mykonos Lighthouse. See you there.
Myself, take me to a better place where love's something else. Though it's wrong, running high. Am I the only one left now? You, aren't you tired of always being around, like you're stuck?
So a little bit of information about the lighthouse. It was actually built in 1891 as a tribute to its rich maritime history here in Mykonos. The decision to build this lighthouse was actually prompted by the sinking of a British steamship called Volta in 1887 off the north coast of the island. 11 people lost their lives in that unfortunate accident, and so steps had to be taken to avoid that type of tragedy happening again. And by 1891, the 19-metre tall lighthouse was standing as a guiding beacon to incoming ships. Well, I would highly recommend a visit to the lighthouse. The views are absolutely incredible and well worth a look. It's really easily accessible by road, and there is a big car park, so you don't have to worry about parking or anything like that, and a very short walk up to the lighthouse itself. Right guys, who's ready to go back to the boat and open some toys?
Me! I'm so ready.
Ross has now got to swim back to Holly to get the tender to come back and pick us up from this pier. So you can see now why, if you're a sailor, coming to Mykonos can be a bit of a mission, let alone when you've got your kids.
What has a bed but never sleeps?
I don't know.
A river?
Oh wow, and the ocean. Disco, disco. This is party, or should I say poser, central. Definitely tired. It's been a long day. can't wait to get back on Holly. Here he comes.
How are you? How are you doing? Hi.
They're ready to get off this ride. We're gonna open the toys now.
Right guys, you've both been really patient in waiting for 2 hours for your toys, but now is the time you get to have them.
Not that interested in the Lighthouse, more interested in these. So Noah is currently obsessed with Transformers movies, you've probably seen from our vlogs. So
These are the original
Transformers,
Optimus Prime.
And Bumblebee, of course. So he is made up with that. We're not usually into like branded toys and stuff, but
Sometimes it's better to get quality rather than quantity.
exactly, and the reality is they're children, you know, they need toys, and we haven't bought them anything for ages. And Joshua got something called a Gravitrax track system, and it's a bit like a marble run on steroids. So this is for ages 8 to 99. What happens if you're 100?
No, you can't do it.
Oh, I'm not allowed to play anymore. This is really going to challenge his mind and hopefully be something interactive that he can play with.
It's right up your street as well, Josh, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you get to build, and he loves marble runs anyway.
And one of the things that Josh was devastated about leaving in the UK was his marble run.
I'm actually a bit excited about this.
The
I
ultimate
thought you might
one.
be. So while they're just unboxing the toys in there, I have got one last little present which I got, which is probably the only present out of everything we bought that was useful on the boat, and you'll see why in just a moment. What's that in Mummy's bag?
Magnetic chest set.
You didn't know you were going to get that, did you? So now, when you're on deck, when the martini's blowing and you're losing your marbles, you don't have to worry anymore, do you? I know it's not as exciting as your Gravitrax, but it's going to make life a little bit easier on deck.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Nowhere near as exciting as Daddy's presents. Feels a bit like Christmas on Holly Blue right now.
This is pretty up there.
Is it challenging your
It's
brain?
very it's like a Rubik's Cube.
I'm going up here and leaving that lot to it. Cheers, Mykonos! I've got to show you this. It's nuts. Ready for it? What is that thing? Check it out! Wow, look at that! Clearly a lot of adrenaline and fun to be had on Mykonos. Good to watch. Right.
Yeah, you?
It looks like we're going al fresco for a while now.
Have we ever seen Josh so quiet?
Normally him trying to get attention from Noah. Now Noah is on the opposite side.
I know.
And he's
Noah's
like,
gonna miss
"Huh?
him now.
Where's my best mate gone?" It's awesome. It's so good to see him so in something.
You a bit left out. Gonna help me turn the chicken?
Yeah.
Not often you get to party while you're having your dinner, is it?
Right, let's dig in.
It's Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good night, Mykonos. You've been epic. But could you keep it down?
Say you'll stay till the morning light.